I didn't want to have to make this video, but here I am. Um, Basically, I'm not entirely happy with the direction this channel is going. I'm a very positive person, and I've seen that our channel is a little bit toxic. Um, Now I know I've been a little bit hypocritical because I have not been the best to some people sometimes either, but this channel was supposed to be an escape from everything that went wrong in my life and is still going wrong in my life. And I might just be acting a little bit insensitive, but when I was told last time on my stream to I don't know if I like struck a nerve or something or something like that because I was just I don't it doesn't usually bother me, but if you noticed, I stayed quiet for a hot minute after somebody, I think it was Rodrigo, can't even remember, said you should kill yourself. When I said I'm gonna kill myself, like joke in a kind of half joking way. I think I've kind of blocked it out. I don't even know anymore. I might just be tired too, because as of recording this, it is 9:23 and I kind of didn't sleep that well. But whatever. That's besides the point. And basically, I kind of started to tear up a little bit when that was said. I don't know why. I figured it was a joke, but I kind of started to tear up a little bit and almost cried on stream, which was not, the best kind of thing to have happen. So, I kind of just want to prevent any of that from happening from now on. So basically, if there are people being like mean and bullying people, because people have been chasing away new viewers, which is halting my channel's progress. And I don't entirely appreciate that. Like, why are we being mean to people who just want to tune in and relax after a long day or whatever reason they tune in to feel better to whatever? Like, that's not why I created this channel. I didn't want to chase off anybody who just happened to just join in after I've built a tiny bit of a foundation of a channel. It's not the goal I had. The goal was to create a channel where I could entertain and cheer up those who were, feeling down. And we've kind of started to form a community that is toxic and aggressive to anybody who isn't already part of the community. And I don't like that at all. It goes against everything I've wanted for this channel, and it's just not a good way to live. I don't like being mean. And like I said, I can't be hypocritical because if I get pissed off, I can get very, very, very mean. Um, but I mean, just it's not okay to just be bullying each other at all. It really isn't. Society's just kind of built this entire norm that it's okay to be mean to other people on the internet, and I've been shunned a couple of times on some social media platforms for being kind, and they're treating me as a pygmy or whatever, just some other form of an insult rather than me because I'm nice to people on the internet, surprisingly. Um, that's not good at all because I'm going to get a little bit philosophical here, but I don't even care if you're watching at this point. I just want people to know that I don't appreciate that we're turning an environment that's supposed to be, like encompassing for all and comforting to everybody into a hateful environment. But I get it. Sometimes it's okay to be rude in, well, it's not okay to be rude, but it's okay to be selfish, I guess, in some situations. But like, selflessness is very important for humanity because it's it basically allows us to feel like it's complicated, but if we're not kind to people, then like we are just gonna step over and harm everybody else, and it sucks being the other person that is getting stepped on or stepped over or whatever for somebody to get their goals. And I think that it's not entirely what's happening right now. Like nobody's stepping on anybody, but just I feel like selfishness is happening where some of y'all specifically stated, we don't want you to get any more viewers. Why is getting more people to comfort and cheer up a bad thing to you guys? Because I don't get it. Because, like I said, that's all I want to do. I want to make people happy. I want to cheer them up. And if people are upset over me trying to get more people to watch, not only for just my sake, because yes, there is some sort of monetary incentive for me right now because I'm struggling financially, but that isn't the goal. And some of y'all are just stepping on my toes for that, and it's not good for me at all. And to be quite honest, it is partially why I have been cutting back on streams and videos and stuff like that because the energy is just not there anymore. I'm not able to be helpful to people because my own community has just turned toxic and doesn't want to like have anybody else. And that's just not okay. We shouldn't be like, you shouldn't be like trying to prevent me from expanding forward if you're truly trying to support me. I feel like that's a okay thing to say, but it's complicated because I feel like you guys are worried that I'm gonna just abandon you guys. But if you were there for the last stream, I had remembered one of my very first viewers, Godsmacker. Godsmaker, I don't know which way it was. I always said Godsmacker just as a joke kind of thing, but I still remember him. He is one of the OG viewers, and as much as we haven't been like, familiar or friendly as much anymore, I still remember him. I still remember the times we had, and I'm still holding on to that. And it's still possible to be around me and be a part of the streams without, forcibly chasing people away. Because it's not okay that we're chasing people away. Because I think some of you guys can agree that y'all came here and were cheered up or entertained when you first came here, and that is why you guys are still viewers for my streams and videos. And I just want to ask the question, why are we preventing others from, going forward and enjoying or having that same experience, being cheered up, having somebody there who will listen to them or just entertain or just take negative thoughts away from people for however long they need. It just doesn't make sense to me. And I guess I'm gonna just say that from starting after this video, if I see much negativity like that again in my community, I will be warning y'all, and if it persists, I might have to make actions to remove you from the community because it's just not the kind of community I want to have. I don't want a hateful community chasing off other people who are seeking the same stuff that you guys have seeked out. And this isn't calling out everybody, because not everybody does it. But if we're just being hateful to each other, then that's not really the best kind of like influence on people. Because I don't want people who are trying to get cheered up to be triggered by, you know, like people being mean to others. Because who knows, maybe they were bullied or something in school that day. I don't know. I'm just giving an example. But like, if we're being mean there, then why would they feel safe in this community? Why would they like continue to watch if we're giving the impression that being disrespectful to each other is okay? Because it really isn't. It really isn't. Um, I just really don't like it at all. I I'm kind of just repeating myself at this rate, but just I really have been demotivated because of this stuff. So if we can just stop being like that, this is just a kind warning about that because I'm probably not going to be having this go on for so much longer because I don't know if I can actually deal with that. It's not an escape as much anymore because of that. And if I myself tried to escape from negativity in real life on here and I'm getting the same treatment, then it's not an escape anymore. It's just the same stuff in a different form. So, yeah, I just don't want that anymore. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say about that. Let's just not be as like aggressive to each other. Let's not be negative towards each other, and let's try to have a more welcoming community because if not, then unfortunately you're gonna have to be removed from the community because I don't want that in my community.